Hi guys, it's me again, here for the second of today's videos. So yeah, now we're on Mauritius, as the first Europeans to have visited Mauritius were the Portuguese at the beginning of the 16th century. As it's estimated they arrived around 1510, as the Dutch who settled in an island in 1519 named it Mauritius, after Prince Maurice of Nassau. Among other things, Dutch introduced sugar cane and the Java day before leaving in 1710, where they had been found in the meantime a far better settling place, the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa. As about 5 years later, in 1715, the French occupied the island, renaming it the Isle de France, as it was under the French governor Mahe de la Bourdonnais that Mauritius knew its first development, as a harbour was built. As Port Louis was named after ruling King Louis the 15th and became the capital of Mauritius. As trade on the island thrived, as Mauritius could supply enough sugar and rum to the surrounding islands and visiting vessels. As from this strategic position in the Indian Ocean, the French were plaguing English vessels on the way to and from India. As in 1810, the British conquered the island which they occupied, and then Mauritius was formally ceded to them the Treaty of Paris in 1814, as most of the French settlers remained on the island and were allowed to keep their customs, religions and laws. As a few years later, in 1835, the British abolished slavery, as the slaves at the time came from Madagascar, Senegal and Mozambique mainly, as they led the importation of Indian indentured labourers to work the sugarcane fields, as they eventually settled in Mauritius, and their descendants constitute nowadays the majority of the population. As rapid development of infrastructure continued, as free primary education was given to the population, so that local civil servants could be trained to run the affairs of their country kind of thing. And then Mauritius gained their independence on the 12th of March 1968, adopted a constitution based upon the British parliamentary system. As the first post-independent years were difficult, but after more than 15 years of planning and hard work, Mauritius achieved economic and political stability. As Mauritius changed its status as a Republic on the 12th of March 1992, as the Mauritian constitution was based in the Westminster model. As political power is vested to the Prime Minister and the Cabinet, as elections are held every 5 years. And since the country has a diverse culture and different kinds of people, it also contains different tongues spoken to the unique islands of Mauritius. As the ancestor of Mauritius, most came from the Indian subcontinent beforehand, and the Mauritians were called Indo-Mauritians, the ancestral language of most Hindus in Mauritius is called Hindi or Bhojpuri, a minority of Tamil or Telugu speakers, although there is a sizable Muslim population, as about 95% of the population are Sunni and Hindi speaking. Other languages also include Bhojpuri, Gujarati, Urdu and Arabic. As Chinese immigrants have also influenced the various languages of the country, and from the Canton region, the Chinese flew their way to the world of Mauritius, as the Chinese spoke Cantonese, but the Sino-Mauritians came from Mandarin-speaking Chinese settlers, as intricacies in the acquisition of the languages in Mauritius have combined different aspects of Mauritian social mosaic, as the native language of the country is Creole, a language that originates from mixtures of various languages, as around 90% of the country's population speak the Creole language, as a language is also based from its parent language, written from the French language, combined with English, Arab, Indian, and some African dialects. And English is another language commonly used within the country, and is generally used in Parliament, but the members of the National Assembly can still be addressed in French. Moreover, the English language is the language of the government and the court business as well. As other languages also include Hakka, Urdu, and Marathi. And like I said before, religion plays an important role in daily Mauritian life, and for it forms each and everyone's spirituality and strength, the great factor in uniting the country and people as well. Moreover, the country's various religions have also been celebrated in the country's island's cultural events, churches, temples, and mosques, as the inhabitants of the country are varied religions. Of each other also differ, as people have valued religion, respecting one another for the diverse beliefs in each person possesses. However, reverence to the divergence of the churches have well been seen in the country, for temples, mosques, and prayer centres in the country are just near from churches, as Hinduism has a high percentage within the Mauritian population, as 52% are variants of Hinduism, as Maratha and Tamil are also dominant in the Bihari variety, as several cultural processions have been celebrated within the country. Mostly are religious celebrations like Maha Shivaratri, and celebrated by Hindus who march to the lake in southern Mauritius, as much of the Muslim population is classified as Sunni, although some are Shia and Ahmadis. And on the Catholic side, a custom-made and annual custom of pilgrimage to the tomb of Jacques de Sarreval, who is now beatified 19th century priest, and other beliefs such as a syncretist is also common. And moreover, the most powerful religious person in Mauritius is the Archbishop of Mascarenes and the Seychelles. On the other hand, Muslims and Dua Imams are also powerful, although their religions do not require formal leadership, as 3 annual religious ceremonies have also taken part in the religious life on Mauritius, as they include a Tamil festival, Paralivad pilgrimage, and Mahashivaratri for Hindus. So yeah, that is Mauritius for you. Yeah, bye for now, and I'll see you soon.